bitches! Yes! Yes!
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game. We're doing requests again. We're going to look at a game called Abscam. This was created by a company called GL in 1982. It is a rip-off of a rip-off, or a hack of a hack. This was a hack of a game called Piranha, which was a hack of Pac-Man, and there is a look at a screenshot of Piranha. But this is called Abscam, and it was released by GL in 1982. And Abscam was an FBI sting operation in the 70s and 80s that rooted out corruption in politics. Various public officials, House of Representative members and City Council members, Senate members, mayors, etc. were investigated. It stood for Arabscam, which was a stereotyped name for shady deals or something like that. I don't remember much about it. I was too little to really understand it. But this really has jack and shit to do with the actual Abscam. I guess this is just a Pac-Man clone. You are some sort of senator or city official or something, and you go around the stage trying to collect all the dollar signs. The green dollar signs, there are 4 of them, act as energizers, and you can turn the tables on your pursuers, which are FBI vehicles. Depending on which direction they face, they might be IBF vehicles. And this is just all kinds of terrible. I do not remember this game in arcades or anywhere. I do remember Piranha in one place, and it's also awful. But you just try to collect all the dollar signs, both green and white. The white dollar signs are 20, the green are 100. And once you get an energizer, you turn the FBI cars into dollar bags. And they will be worth 300, 700, 1,200, or 2,000 if you can capture all 4. And then there will be a prize icon, just like in Pac-Man, at the center of the maze. And it'll be a briefcase, always. It'll be 500, 1,000, 1,500, and at that point, it'll stay the same for the next stage. And then it'll increase by 500 until you get to 3,000. Then it'll go to 5,000, and then a couple stages after that it'll be 7,000, and that'll be the highest it goes. But the music is so terrible. The controls are actually somewhat responsive, so that's not terrible. But notice that there's a number of fairly open areas of the maze, and so you can just kind of wander around in a space, and it'll be difficult to avoid the enemies sometimes. One thing you'll definitely want to notice if you want to play this, I don't know why you would want to, it's so terrible, but the blue car, or the red car, excuse me, is like Blinky and Pac-Man. He is definitely the fastest of all of them. And so if you're gonna go through the exits, which are top and bottom and left and right, definitely try to get him to come close to you before you go through an exit. The cars can go through the left and right exits, but they cannot go through the top and bottom exits. Ooh, that was close. Crap. It's really weird. They have, is that the Capitol building at the top? They have Abraham Lincoln heads to the left and right of the enemy pen. I don't know why, but whatever. This game is just all kinds of terrible. I didn't mention it yet, but this request was suggested by YouTube user Joey Ford. Like I said, I have seen Piranha, but not Abscam. Ooh, just got the last $sign, and you get this terrible, I guess, inspirational message or something as a intermission screen, and it just says good, good, good. A couple stages later, it will say fantastic and show exclamation or quotation marks, and then after that it'll say far, far out 3 times. Really stupid. You get an extra life at only 10,000 points. One other thing I want to mention is that the top and bottom exits have $signs right outside of them. And those you cannot seem to pick up at first. You seem to have to go over them twice. Really stupid. This game just... wow. Why did they even bother? Was there some international market that really liked Piranha, that made GL think, oh, we need to hack our own hack? Really bad idea. Just a terrible, terrible game. And note that the pen says, the enemy pen says FBI HQ, FBI headquarters. But yeah, Abscam was a real thing. And again, it stands for, like, Arab scam. And it was just kind of a stereotyped name, I guess, for a shady deal. This borrows some sound effects from Piranha. And it's hard to get a beat on those dollar bags when the FBI vehicles change into them. Yeah, that music is just so awful, and it just repeats over and over and over. It just makes you want to just kill yourself. Ugh. But yeah, notice how much faster the red car is from the other ones. Yeah, I underestimated his speed there. I have no idea what little tune that is that plays there, but this whole game is just awful from top to bottom. Well, I hope you had a good Easter. Don't know if you got kids, if you had them go around the yard looking for eggs, or if you looked for eggs somewhere else. Had an Easter egg hunt. Those days are definitely far behind me, but I did for a while dig designing eggs, not the usual egg dye and whatnot, but I would take like markers or colored pencils or something and design like anime characters on the eggs. I thought it was kind of fun. Yeah, don't forget that the cars cannot follow you through the top and bottom exits. Definitely use that to your advantage. Whoa, crap. Yeah. red car is definitely tenacious and will catch up to you. As in Pac-Man, you move slower when you're consuming dots, or in this case, dollar signs, white dollar signs. And by this point, notice how much faster that the cars convalesce from the green dollar sign power, or the energizer. Like I said, the dollar values, the first dollar bag that you collect is 300, then the second is 700, the third is 1200, and the fourth is 2000. Yikes! All the cars can follow you through the left and right exits, but they slow down. But yeah, remember that the red car is really fast, so if you're gonna go through an exit, try to lead it towards that exit and then go out, through the top or bottom exits. Yeah, if I played this in the arcades back in the day, I would have said, why did I waste my money? Oh, this is awful. I still played Piranha a little bit back in the day, even though I knew it was terrible. I saw that one at a pizza place, not terribly far from where I currently live. I don't remember the pizza being particularly great, but they had yummy potato spikes, seasoned potato wedges, and they had this. They had Pleiades. Trying to remember what else they had, but that was my last life. That is Abscam by a company called GL in 1982. I do not know what GL stands for, and I can't say I particularly care. I definitely do not care for the music in this game. It's so horrible. But that's Abscam, and this was suggested by YouTube user Joey Ford. I hope you like my new intro. I thought it was kind of funny. Threw in some goofy sound effects and images. But that was... this is the final message you get. Far, far out. 3 different messages for the intermission scenes. But that was Abscam, created by GL in 1982, and it is a ripoff. It was a hack of Piranha, and Piranha was a hack of Pac-Man, so a double hack. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80, saying thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon with my next video. I might have some neat surprises coming up in the future. Bye-bye, folks.